Yeah. And I broke down in this hotel room. I was literally like crying, like, and then the psychologist and the producers came, and I told him like, listen, I don't know who this guy is.
Right.
I don't know who he is, and I don't know if I can take this any longer here. And because of
Okay, this is the Quote Goats podcast. I am Tommy Guns, and I have a very special guest here with me today, Miss Sheila, right?
right.
Pronounced that from Love is Blind, Germany. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself, other than the fact that you were on the show?
Yeah, first off, thanks for having me.
No problem.
And yeah, so as you said, I'm Sheila from Love is Blind Germany.
Hmm.
And how did I got on the show? I was on my couch. I was I was on Instagram,
Right.
and then I was like looking at stories, and somehow the application for Love is Blind popped out, and I was like, okay, go for it.
Hmm.
I filled it out in like 2, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't ask about what I wrote in those texts and what pictures I uploaded. I sent it, and I think a few days later I got the message.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So it's just like a normal casting form.
it was a normal casting form. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And were you like really looking for love at the time?
Oh yeah. Still.
Still? I think the fans of the show know you're still looking for it.
Oh, it's the first time I'm saying that. Yeah.
Oh,
My.
okay. Okay. And you've only been in one relationship before?
Yes. One
Okay.
relationship. Yeah.
How is that possible?
Um, I got my first boyfriend super late, I guess.
Okay.
21, 22, and then it was like 5, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to, make a career,
Mm-hmm.
like focus on myself,
Mm-hmm.
finding me, and find inner happiness. So this was very important. And then I really love to have peace and freedom. So I
Right.
guess it was for me like staying in that situation, but I loved it. So I was happy when I applied for that show. I was super happy, a super job and everything, and everything is good.
Okay. Where did you film it? Did you have to fly to America to film it?
No, so actually, the pods are in Sweden.
Oh, okay, in Sweden.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
whole production in Europe is filmed in Sweden.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they
so
flew everybody out to Sweden.
everybody out to
Okay.
Sweden. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And how long were you there?
Sweden is like 10 days.
Only 10 days
Is 10 days.
to
I
get
don't
to know the
remember.
person.
I think I remember. Yeah, I think it's 10
I
days.
thought it
Yeah.
was like 2 weeks or something, but I
Is it
guess.
2 weeks? No, I think it's 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you had 10 days
10
to
days.
fall in love with somebody
Yeah,
and be
crazy.
with them for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Crazy,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. I think if I would have heard that before,
Mhm.
like if I didn't heard about like Love is Blind before, I would like, no, that's not possible. But for me, I knew the show from US,
Mhm.
and I knew that it's possible, that it's
Yeah, like
that people fall in love, that
some
people
other
marry
people.
and still together. So I was like, okay, now it's my turn.
Okay. So it wasn't like an idea for you to like get fame from the show or become an influencer or
No,
anything like that.
no. I
Okay.
really love my job. I'm in real estate,
Hmm.
and that is my passion. Like I
Like
love
really.
I love real estate. I'm over 10 years in business in real
Okay.
estate.
That's good.
And yeah, I love that. But also, like, I have to admit, like, social media, it's fun.
Right.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. But like, if Instagram and all those apps disappear tomorrow, I'm fine.
Yeah, you would still
I'm still good.
you're
Yeah.
not hoping to be some viral sensation or something. But I heard you did go viral a few times. We'll get into that later.
Oh my God.
So, what is the pod experience like? Like you're dating, what is it like? Like 15 people at the same time?
Yes, you're dating 15 people. Like in the first days, days you're dating 15 people,
Right.
and then from time to time it gets less and less. And you like write down things about the people you date and ask them questions. And then after it becomes less, and you find like people who you connect with.
Okay. Okay. And you only pretty much connected with one guy.
I did have other connections, but I focused on him, yeah, at the very beginning. So it was not like that I gave others chances, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember my number 3, for example.
Oh, okay.
Because everyone is remembering their top 3. And I also forgot my number 2. But he reminded me then, like, hey, Sheila, we had a, you were my
Yeah,
number
we had a thing, Sheila. Remember me?
Yeah, but yeah, he's cool.
But how do the dates go? So it's like 10 days, you get there, and like the first day, you have like a conversation
Yes.
with all 15
All 15.
guys.
It's like speed dating.
Speed
It's like
dating.
8 minutes, I think,
Okay.
the first round, and then like boom, you go in like da 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 da, talk,
Wow.
and yeah, and then you change, like really speed dating without seeing each other.
Wow, that must be crazy.
Yeah, super crazy.
And what was it about the guy that you ended up choosing as your number 1 at first that made you feel like?
Yeah. I think in the beginning we didn't get along.
Okay.
Yeah, it started like later on, like the second or third date. We started talking and had a very good connection, to be honest. We laughed with each other. We found out that we love to travel, and we had, yeah, like the same ideas of relationship and supporting each other and stuff. Yeah.
The jobs even kind of matched up. He sold like insurance or something like that.
Yeah, he's insurance, and I'm the real estate agent. And I made the fun, like the joke in the pods that I'm going to.
You get the house and he's insuring it or something like that.
Yeah, but he said, what was it? That, oh yeah, if we are fighting, he doesn't want, like, do you leave the house if we start fighting? And I was like, no, I just burn it down.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
And I don't know why, but people took that serious.
Oh, okay.
Like, she's toxic, she's dead. Like, guys, this was obviously a joke. Like, yeah, and then we made fun, like, that I will get us a new real estate, and he will make the insurance for that. Yeah, so
true,
that actually, I found that super funny.
I thought it was funny too.
Yeah.
But it was a little love triangle going on there for a second, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
with you, him, and I can't remember her name exactly.
Yeah, Hannah.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Okay. That must have been kind of weird to know that he had like another person that was like,
Yeah.
he was kind of juggling between the options.
Yeah, true. In the beginning, I was not telling anyone about who I was dating.
Right.
Just my pod bestie. She knew about it, and so I was not talking about it, and I didn't know who he was dating. But after some days, okay, of course you talk, and then you find out. And yeah, I mean, of course, there are 15 women
Right.
dating.
Must have been a war zone back then.
Wow. But yeah, of course, it's not an easy situation either for her, not for me. So it was like, yeah, and when emotions are involved,
Yeah.
it's hard to stay strong,
Right. Was it any like tense moments in the girls? Because like all the girls are staying in one like area or something. Because we only could see
Yeah.
the big room where you guys would meet.
Yeah. The big room is only while filming.
Okay.
Only while filming. So we were at a different place, and when we were on set and in the pods, we were in the lounge all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was like you did the dates and then you had like a lounge time where they filmed and then you went back
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
your own rooms at the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they make it look like it's like rooms all around this big room and like you're always together or something like that.
While filming and in the pods, we were all together in the lounge. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up with the gold cups?
The gold cups.
They're everywhere.
I only applied for them. The gold cups. I think they are like I don't know. They're so symbolic for Love Is Blind.
They are.
Everyone know if you see a gold cup, it's immediately, oh my God, Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
But I think like the story of the gold cups is just like just don't, because of the editing, and then when you cut the scenes, like
Okay.
the water is like here and then there and then here, and they want like
okay. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Can't have clear cups and people
Yeah.
drinking
And the gold cups are a must for Love Is Blind.
I see. Every time me and my wife watch it, we're like, it's the gold cups are everywhere in everybody's apartment, in the pods, in the living.
And everyone got them after filming.
Oh, really? They gave them away?
They gave us the cups. Yeah. They sent us the cups for New Year's Eve.
That's
I think.
cool.
Yeah, it was super nice. Yeah.
That's cool. So, when it came to the little love triangle you were in, was it any like tension between you and the other woman, or were y'all kind of like cool about it the whole time?
I mean, being attracted to the same person, I think instantly you are like,
Yeah,
but
for sure,
it was not like that we were fighting or like hate each other. I mean, this is not my thing.
Yeah, you're not the drama type.
No. Except of the Sandcastle.
Yeah, true.
No, but there was no drama and stuff. But when it came to the part that that he said the same things to her and the same things to me, and I was like, okay, we need to talk.
Right.
Yeah, that was the first time that we had to talk with each other because obviously there was something fishy.
Yeah, something fishy going on.
Yeah.
And the reveal, like when he finally, like, okay, first off, what was it like when he chose you and proposed to you from behind the wall? Were you expecting it? Or the producers like, okay, this is proposal day?
Yeah, we have to admit that. Yeah, it's the proposal day.
Oh, okay. So it's like everybody knows, like.
Yeah. I'm going to say things which are official already.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a proposal day, and yeah, but it's not like 100% that the person say yes or no. You don't know it, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he proposes and he finds out if you're gonna say yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was the one in the pods who said, I also have to make a decision.
Right. Yeah. Okay. But you chose ultimately to say yes.
Yes.
Okay. And this was at the 10-day mark.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And you said yes, like realistically thinking that, hey, maybe this could really turn into a marriage situation?
Yes, for me the yes was definitely that he's my fiance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Even after him kind of going back and forth for you and the other girl?
It was not that easy, to be honest, but in the last conversation, which only were shown like a few minutes, it was actually a 3 hours date.
3 hours?
3 hours, yeah. We we talked a lot, and I was like ready to go. And I mean, you saw my attitude on that day.
Right.
I was like, I have to make a decision too. But the conversation turned out so well and good, and then it was for me, okay, I feel sure about this situation.
Yes,
yeah.
Okay. 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 So I can't remember exactly how he proposed, but I guess he proposed like really nicely to you. You said yes. Then came the reveal.
Yeah,
What was that like?
the reveal. Okay. First
And would you
off,
like to watch it back?
yeah, oh my God.
Let's watch it
I have to
live.
say, my sister sent me all Reddit, messages where they said like I wore the most ugliest dress on
Oh
lowest
no!
light.
Not the most
But
ugly
I have
dress.
to admit the dress was not the best, and
What's wrong with the dress? I didn't see
I
anything.
got I got body shaming for that.
Oh no!
Yeah, they bashed me so much for that dress. I get it, people. I get it. It was not nice, the dress.
I didn't see nothing wrong with the dress. You can't listen to all the people online. Let's watch it back again.
Okay, it's the first time I'm seeing that after the first time they
Yeah.
released it. Yeah,
It's gonna be interesting then.
yeah, yeah.
The sky will run.
I was literally dying at that moment. I was like seconds before they opened the door. I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, so excited.
It must have been tense. Tense.
You see now his eyes when he looked away.
Yeah.
This is what I didn't saw while walking to him.
Hi.
I'm so nervous.
Me too.
He was super nervous.
Everything okay?
Yeah, and you?
Good, yeah. I'm so happy.
Is it weird to hear the like English overdub?
He sounds like very I never heard my English voice.
Yeah?
No.
Do you like your English voice?
Yeah, she's nice. Hi.
Me too.
You look great.
Thanks, so do you.
Seems pretty genuine though.
Hi.
Hi. You deserve the best.
This
And
voice, oh my
so
God.
you can see it this time. Sheila, will you be my wife?
Yes, I will.
Oh my God, this voice is awful.
I don't know which finger it goes on. I was hoping you just hold the finger out.
Yay!
I know I definitely made the right decision.
Me too. Let me look at you again.
So weird.
What's it like watching it back?
It's so weird to watch
weird.
it. It's like I watched two random people.
With two different voices
like,
and
who?
everything.
Like, who are they?
Our first kiss was just beautiful. Even though it was the first time we'd seen each other, it felt totally familiar.
Amazing. You won the battle.
Oh, that's the line right
You
there.
won it.
Huh?
There was no battle on my end. You fought a duel.
Wow.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
No? A little? So,
He's definitely my type. Mm-hmm.
I want to watch you walk away.
Oh God.
Yeah, just like that, exactly like that. It feels really weird to see Sheila because she's actually a stranger I've never seen before. I have 1,000 feelings going on right now. I'm excited and nervous about how it'll turn out.
Thoughts. About the cutting, like it seems like they cut out a bit of it, right?
Yeah, so my first impression was that the review was actually good. And what they cut out was like, no, let's start with when he came, he looked down. You saw that when he walked to me?
Right.
He was like looking like this for a second. This is what I didn't saw. This is obviously for me a sign of I'm not into her.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, if I think it would have seen this, it would be for me like, okay, something is wrong. But I didn't see that because it was so far away. The lights are on, and the only thing which I remember is that he really was like super nice, saying that, you know, I'm super beautiful. I'm totally his type. He won the jackpot. These
Right.
are all things what you don't see on screen. And so I was like, okay, everything is fine. And then he drops the sentence, you won, what did he say? You won
You won the duel
You
in
won.
English. You won the battle between the two of...
I remember when he said that, I was like, hell no, why do you say that?
Yeah, why would it's just some things...
Why do you say that?
Some things you just don't say, right?
Just be quiet. And I was like, okay, just laugh. Just laugh. You know, when I'm insecure, you will see that in a lot of scenes. I start like, haha, like smiling because this is my way of expression when I don't feel comfortable.
Right. I could see that when I was watching it.
Yeah, you will see it a couple of times watching.
Right.
And then it's not over, and then he drops I'm an ass, and I was like, okay, you will go again.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I think he may have been telling the truth when he said that. He said it in
Yeah,
a joking way.
I should have listened.
He gave you a good bit of like red flags that you might have missed a little bit.
I should have listened to that sentence. Yeah, true.
Okay, and then it was, I mean, you said yes, you took the ring,
Yeah.
the reveal, now it's time to go on the honeymoon, right?
Yeah, right.
How was that, and where was the honeymoon?
In Greece,
In Greece. Okay.
Crete. Yeah.
Okay. And how many days is it normally?
Normally, I think 5 days.
5 days.
5 days, yeah.
Okay. In paradise. Well, I've been to Greece. It's paradise. It's a nice place.
It's a nice place, yeah, but yeah, it's nice. Actually, they made for the hotel, they posted something like, oh, the honeymoon from Love is Blind, you can go there, and blah, 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 on TikTok.
Oh, really?
And I was like, in the comments, no thanks. I mean, it was such a beautiful place, but not for me.
Yeah, I noticed they even showed, like, when you walked into the room, he walked in and he was just like, in the English translation, it was like, this is too cheesy for me or something.
Yes.
It was like some swans on the bed.
Yeah.
And he like kicked them to the side and was like, that's better.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, my guy, what are you doing? You killing the
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah, and that situation, I always like, I was giggling like, hey, it's cute, but
Right.
the moment I was like, again, like, why you do that? Yeah.
So how was it? Like, walk me through you getting there. Did you fly there together?
No, we were separated.
Okay.
Like the girls and the boys were separated, but actually we saw each other from the reveal in Greece. We didn't had any contact. So after the reveal, I saw him the first time in Greece.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have a chance to like start disliking each other till you get there and stuff.
Right. So we saw each other first time in Greece, and to be honest, it was off cam. And to be honest, when I saw him the first time, I'm a very vibe person. I vibe with people. You know, when I come to a room, I feel the vibes. I know exactly that, for example, this group is mine, and you know, I just feel it. I feel the energy, and I'm a very like an energy person.
Right.
And seeing him the first time in Greece was, I don't know, he was not excited. It was like not happy, and it was off.
Okay.
Seeing him the first time, because I felt like he was super happy and, I don't know, hugged me and stuff, but it was like super distant.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought at that moment maybe it's because of the traveling, of the whole filming, and maybe he's tired. I put that thoughts like in that direction at that time.
Trying to be optimistic about the situation.
Oh, I tried to be optimistic the whole time.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like that too. If I don't feel the vibes in a room, it's hard for me to
Yeah.
you know, I can tell if somebody wants to interact with me before we interact, and then it makes me standoffish, you know. Yeah. But that I could see that dynamic between the two of you on the show. From, I know they probably cut a lot of things out, but even like you wear your emotions like on your sleeve, like you can tell what you're thinking by your facial expressions and stuff. So every time he would have a little offhand comment, I could see you being like, okay, you said another one, you did it again.
That's actually funny to hear, because I read comments like, why is she laughing? Why didn't she say anything? Da 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 da. But I think the facial experience, like when you see it, it's like always like,
right.
Yeah, it's not. It was the first day. We I don't know, remember if we talked a lot, to be honest. And obviously the scene which were shown in the reunion at the pool where I said, are you serious?
Right.
This was actually after 2-3 hours arriving.
Really?
Yes.
It was that fast?
Yeah, it was that fast when he started, I have a hand on my throat. It was literally, I think, 2-3 hours after we saw each other.
So do you think it was you, or do you think he just felt like super pressured to be into, not even you, but like somebody because of the show and blah, blah, blah?
Do you want me to answer from my perspective now I have, or back then?
No.
Now?
Yeah.
That he was absolutely not into me.
Okay. But back then you thought it was just like the pressure of the show?
Yes. Back then I thought it was the pressure of the show, yeah.
But now you can pretty much say he just wasn't into you. But did he still kind of act like he was into you, or it was just...
It was mixed signals all the time. It was mixed signals all the time. I mean, I'm not the Lulu.
Right.
So, so I was not the Lulu. There were moments where we had a good time. Like let's probably say it was 5%.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I think I was grabbing those 5%. But most of the time it was not a nice time. Most of the time we couldn't talk. Like all the time I was hearing, I have a hand on my throat. I mean,
it's not very romantic.
No, it was not romantic. I was not even coming to the mood to open myself. And then the first date we had was the dinner, where he said, you have to cook. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the first day of filming. Oh. And I already felt like, like one slap after another. But I was like, okay. And then I have to admit, those camera situation, I've never done this before.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that, like, how was it with a camera? Do you think that contributed to the whole, both of you getting turned off, like having a camera crew around you the whole time in every conversation? Like, did you feel the need to act for the cameras, or was it easy for you to like be genuine in those moments?
I think I was genuine all the time. I wanted to be authentic. But of course, I've never been in those situations before. But what I have to admit, if you have a partner who gives you like a safe place, you feel comfortable, I think, no matter what. Right. I would say.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
That's probably true. But was it like cameras following you the whole time?
No. No? So they come to the suite and like for filming, like the dinner, and then they leave. But probably, yeah, most of the time there were cameras around us.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, I noticed they filmed a lot of intimate moments with some of the people. Maybe not with you guys, because I don't know how intimate the two of you got, but...
I think it was just off all the time when they filmed us. There was not like a connection, or there was not nice things on cam. And probably that's why they don't show a lot of us from Greece, because there was just like not nice things to show. I guess
it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
pretty bad. But what they did show is pretty much you guys like breaking up, right?
Yes, exactly. Like arriving to Greece and then like, okay, bye.
Yeah, but they made it seem like it was mostly his decision
Yeah,
to break up because he just wasn't feeling it anymore.
yeah.
Do you feel like that was portrayed like it actually happened?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No. Mm, I want to clarify how we ended things because it's shown on camera completely differently,
Okay.
and I got bashed like online like crazy. Like he broke up with you, he was so honest to you, and all that, and I was like,
Yeah. That's what you think.
that's what you think, and this is how it's edited. But um, the real story behind this is after the Sandburg Sandcastle
The
gate.
Sandcastle gate.
Sandcastle gate. So there are dates in between, but I mean they showed like the other cooking session where he said do it like this and da 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 da, and after the Sandcastle gate, I call it the Sandcastle gate, which we have to talk about also.
Yeah, we have to talk about that.
After that, we had a scene at the pool where the producers told us you don't have to talk with each other, you just can cheer up and, you know. And when you remember the cocktail party with the others,
Right.
where I was on the back and saying, yeah, everything is good, da da da. And he was in the other back and saying, I feel nothing.
Right.
Yeah. So what he said, what he said there to the boys, I heard it the first time at this pool scene.
Okay. How did you hear it at the pool scene?
When we were sitting down, he told me like, I don't know, I feel nothing.
Okay, so he was kind of honest with you at that point.
Yeah, but he told first the boys.
Right. Okay. Okay.
He told first the boys, and then the day after, was it 2 days after? I don't remember. He was sitting down and telling me all these things. But I have to be honest, before saying those things, he was open to date in private with me. So this is why when I was sitting there at the pool scene and he said like, I feel nothing and I feel this and I feel this. And I was like, huh? Huh? Because he told me that he cannot do this anymore because of the camera situation.
Right. Okay. Okay. So he wanted to leave the show altogether.
He said it, but he never said like, let's end this experiment.
Okay.
He said he has a hand on his throat and he doesn't feel good, but it was not like, okay, Sheila, tomorrow we go. Let's go.
Right.
So we sit there at the pool scene. I know, like he said, okay, let's meet in private, and I cannot handle those situations, and it's so hard for me to be here. And then from nowhere he was like, I don't feel nothing. Huh?
Weird.
This is the moment why I didn't talk.
Okay. Okay.
This is like the answer why I was shocked in that moment. And this is why I left without saying anything.
Okay. So it was ultimately your decision.
After that scene, after that pool scene, I literally like broke down in the hotel room. I started crying. Like I really started crying, like from the dates before, from the behavior before, hearing 24/7, I can't breathe. This is so tough for me. This is so hard for me. This is this. And all the time, it's just like 99% just negative.
Just negative.
Just negative. No matter what you do, I cut a paprika. I cut a cucumber. I do everything wrong. I felt like I do everything wrong. I cannot do anything right next to him,
Right.
And yeah, and I broke down in this hotel room. I was literally like crying, like, and then the psychologist and the producers came, and I told him like, listen, I don't know who this guy is.
Right.
I don't know who he is, and I don't know if I can take this any longer here. And because of that, the producers asked us, please make a decision tomorrow. And actually, this is the reason why we decided to
end things.
Yes.
Okay. Because you just couldn't take it anymore.
I couldn't take it, no. And I got bashed online so much because everyone said he was so honest to you and he broke up and da-da-da-da-da. But I have to be honest because I have every right to be honest and put also my side of the story.
Of course.
So, and this is what I'm saying. I don't want to be disrespectful to him. I don't want that he feels bad or something, really. But I want to make things clear from my side. And the day after, so, and this is why we ended the relationship. It was not that he was coming like, Sheila, we need to break up. I mean, I knew that he didn't feel comfortable at all next to me.
Right.
He didn't feel comfortable at all. And you feel that as a woman, you know? I heard in a podcast that he said that he wished I was talking to him in Greece, how I feel. But how can I talk to you if you give me like 99% negative vibes all the time?
Right.
And you don't give me like a space where I feel comfortable to talk to you.
Yeah, like how can you open up if you feel like everything you say is going to be criticized or...
Yeah, that's why I was just quiet. That's why I was just quiet and I don't want to talk because I was just super sad about
you just shut down.
I just shut down. If I don't feel comfortable, it's also when I'm outside and I'm with the group and there are people I don't feel comfortable, I don't talk about around them. I cannot open myself about them. I don't know. I couldn't at that moment. I could not tell him like, listen, you did this and this hurt me and da-da-da. And I was like shocked all the time. Like, why are you saying this now? Why is he saying this now? And why have you 24/7 a freaking hand on your throat? Am I this disgusting? This is what I thought. But it's also because of the camera situation and all that. But somehow he gave me also the feeling that I was not good enough.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty intense experiment. I mean, you're meeting in a different country for 10 days.
Yes.
In a pod where you can't see each other.
Yeah.
And you're, only talking and, saying the nicest things to each other.
Yeah.
I would assume it's pretty easy to act like you're somebody you're not if the person can't see your face. Not only just see if they're attracted to you, but they can't see your facial expressions. They can't read if you're being truthful in what you're saying.
Exactly.
I noticed some people even wrote letters and had the other person like read the letter.
Yes.
So they would read it and interpret it how they wanted to.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty intense, I would think it's pretty emotional to get attached to somebody in that short amount of time.
Yes. And it's absolute okay. I mean, I also like I feel him if that's what you felt at that moment, then it's absolutely valid,
Right.
It's also, I mean, it was a tough situation for both of us.
Yeah, for you too. I'm not saying just him.
Yeah. It was not a nice time in Greece.
Yeah. So what about this Sandcastle? Let's check that out. Let's see if I can find that part.
Bei einem Date sind wir am Strand gewesen und da war eine Sandburg. Da war eine große Sandburg, die obviously ein kleines Kind gemacht hat. Und wir laufen da entlang und er sagt mir, guck mal, das ist eine Sandburg, soll ich die zerstören? Und ich habe gesagt, nein, wollte ihn wegziehen und dann springt er da drauf und zerstört diese Sandburg. Das war für mich so ein Moment, wo ich mir dachte, wie kann man so sein? Wie kann man gegenüber anderen so respektlos sein? Wie kann man gegenüber mir so respektlos sein? Das war schon so, wo ich und oh mein Gott.
So, the Sandcastle debacle, can you explain that in more detail for people? I think you're getting flamed online about it, right?
Yeah, they're making fun of me. Yeah, but what I wanted to say with that situation, I mean, a lot of people get it. Thank God. It's not only about the sandcastle, you know?
Right.
It's about the behavior. It's about, like, for me, was the disrespect. Like, before doing it, he was asking, should I do it? And I said no, and he didn't care. So, and then he jumped on it, and I was like, I don't want to be around a man who's acting like that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people think that's funny. I don't think it's funny. I mean, the situation, I get it. Go for the memes. The edit was so funny. It was so dramatic. I saw it the first time. I mean, on screen, because usually I see the memes. But seeing that the first time, oh my God, it's so dramatic. But after me, I think that's the Persian side in me. Yeah, but to clear up the whole story, so he jumped on this sandcastle, but the family were like super close to that.
Right. Okay. So the family saw him.
The
He did
family,
it in front of the kid.
the kid was, I think, we're playing with the father. The kid was not, I think, not seeing that directly, but they stood in the near.
Right.
But the mother, she directly with the uncle went to the camera team. Like you saw she was angry.
Pissed.
She was pissed. Yeah. She was pissed. And yeah, so the whole situation was.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you. I understand it's funny. Honestly, when I watched it the first time, I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck she talking about? A sandcastle. But, you know, trying to look at it from a woman's perspective, I can tell. And this was like, you're in the experiment. Everything is like sped up in time. And you're looking at him like, okay, you're the type of person that will just destroy a kid's sandcastle,
Yeah.
you know, after asking me, should you do it or not, you know,
Yeah.
just to be, just, you know,
I mean,
respect the toga, but just to kind of be an asshole in the moment, you know? And I felt like you felt like that really spoke to his character and the type of person he probably is or was.
that after that day, it was clear for me, it's done. Yeah.
The sandcastle was that important.
I mean, it was only 3 days. We don't have to forget
So
that. It was 3
just
days.
with everything, it
With
wasn't just the sandcastle.
with everything, like this was the cherry on top for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the cherry on top, because what I also mentioned in the reunion which they don't show, I had a long conversation with the mom and with uncle from this little boy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a very, very sentimental conversation with them, because I was not in a good mood. I was already like, oh, I can't handle this anymore. And like, as I said, this was the cherry on top for me. And I was so sad at that in this conversation with them.
Right.
And the mom of the little boy looked at me and she was like, you don't feel good. Yeah, she looked at me like a random person who never saw me, and she was like, your voice is very heavy while talking, like so heavy. She said, I don't know what you guys are filming here and what you're doing, but keep, what did she say? She said, make the, like something like make the right decision.
Right.
Something like that. And she said, you have to be looking around, like, how does he behave in front of children and da 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 da. And yeah, so we had a long conversation, and yeah, and they asked me like, what are you filming? And I said, I can't tell you.
Oh, you couldn't say.
I couldn't say, but yeah, the fun part, which I also never said before, they reached out to me after
Really?
filming. Yeah, the family of this little boy reached out to me, and we are in contact.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because they wanted, like, I don't know how I looked after that,
Okay.
but I had to look like, I don't know. But yeah, they reached out for asking how I feel because they said you look so sad and like super, I don't know. They just wanted to make sure that I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, at least you made some new friends out of it.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you still have contact with Toga? Like, have you ever, met up for a coffee just to
No.
like bury the hatchet or anything like
No,
that?
nothing.
No?
No, nothing. No.
You don't have any desire to?
Um, I mean, he first approached in July
Mm-hmm.
24,
Mm-hmm.
and he sent me a message, but like the ending of this message was, I don't know how to say it, but I would not approach someone who I feel sorry and want to have a conversation with this person. The way he wrote this message, I was off again. It was like, mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't want to reveal what the message said.
No, but I can show you the message.
Okay.
You read it,
Okay.
and you can say if you would have answered, or if this is the way you would have approached after 6 months.
Okay. You
Yeah?
want to show me right now?
Yeah.
It's in German though, huh?
It's in German, yeah.
Hopefully I can read it.
Yeah. But not out loud reading,
No,
right?
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Okay. Because I just want to have your opinion if you think that is it a nice message or not? I don't know. Like the last sentence was like for me important, you know?
Oh, okay. Oh, I almost said something out loud, but I understand. And for you, that was just like, why are you only hitting me up for that type of thing?
Yeah, because he mentioned the reunion in that text.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to say what he said.
Yeah, I don't want to say that either, but the
The message is like, you're not just genuinely contacting me to talk or something like that. You have a motive behind it.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that was my first impression. And now hearing also your thoughts about it, because for me it was not a genuine text like, hey, I'm sorry, let's talk with each other about everything. It was like, for me, it was like, let's talk about the reunion.
right. So he doesn't. I understand.
Yeah, so I ignored that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't answer. And close to the reunion, he messaged again.
Okay.
Yeah. But for me, it was not a text where I can answer you. I'm sorry. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
It was not a text where I felt like, okay, he's sorry.
Right. So you're still on the market then, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Would you do the show, any type of show like that again?
No.
No?
No. I think I would do Love is Blind, but with older cast people.
With other people in the cast?
Older.
Older. Oh, okay.
Older. Plus 30.
Okay. How old was he?
33 or 34.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
too young?
I mean, okay. Yeah, you're right. It's not all about the age, but I don't know.
I mean, you have your preferences.
Yeah.
I forget. I know they showed it on the show, but I forget how old you said you were.
Me?
Yeah.
36.
36. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
mean, there was no one older than me. I was the oldest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there was no, I mean, I know it's not about the age.
Mm-hmm,
It's not about the age, but like in all other countries, there are definitely older cast people.
Yeah, I know it was one girl on there who was like 25 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. So it was it was like 10 years distant from by us in Germany.
Okay. Is there another male cast member who you wish you would have gave a chance?
No.
That was fast.
No.
Okay. Okay. That was so fast. I thought maybe we was going to get a little juicy comment right there. Was there anyone on the show who you felt like was only there for the fame?
I guess some people, yeah. But
You
I
don't,
do not want to make comments about
yeah, you
that.
don't have to name them.
Yeah.
Would you say it was more than one person?
I think for the show, maybe, yeah, more than one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I just would assume that some people, you know, go on a very popular Netflix show for the fame of it, and
Yeah.
maybe not.
I mean, we never know
Yeah,
what are the real intentions to go on shows like this.
that's true.
Yeah.
True. You would never do like Bachelorette or anything like that?
After this, Love is Blind?
Yeah.
No.
It's like a whole different format. It's not like too hot to, you know, those super single dating shows where they're like half naked and stuff like that.
I don't know I don't know if you can really find love nowadays in this generation, to be honest. It doesn't matter if it's on screen or in private. I think in general we have a huge problem there.
I would agree with that. I think the way society is set up with, you know, swiping culture, like Tinder, and you know, sometimes I have panels on my show with, you know, a group of girls and a group of guys, and I'll ask like the group of girls, like, how often do guys like approach you in real life? Like, do you get approached in real life and asked out on dates anymore or something like that? And they always say no. They only inbox me. It's only on Tinder. Nobody is brave enough to come speak to me in person anymore.
Yeah.
You know, everything is hypersexualized in
Yeah.
society now. I feel like people just have too many options at the same
Yes.
time. The world is a little bit too connected.
Yes.
And if
It's too much of everything.
right.
I mean, back then, if you went to a club and a guy approached a woman, and he had to approach like 20 and he gets 2 numbers.
Right.
He's focused on those 2 numbers.
Right.
So, and now you have like 300-400 options of swiping and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, swiping, you're just like talking to 5 other women. It's like, oh, just take me back to the Peaky Blinder area. I don't know.
I imagine it's worse for women though, because I guess women always kind of had a lot of options, but now it's got to be like
Yeah.
1,000 dudes a week in your inbox, and like,
Yeah, it's exhausting.
I would imagine. Do you have a lot of new men like trying to take you out on dates since the show?
I didn't check my whole inbox, but I think there are some invite.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are you open to it?
I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know?
I don't know. I think if the right one is, when the right one is there, then you feel it.
Yeah. I mean, what's the ideal situation for you to meet somebody? Like, are you a church person? Do you want to meet somebody in the club?
I think in a supermarket.
In a supermarket?
Yeah. I don't know, like normal situations, you know?
Right.
Like normal situations outside, like, hey, excuse me, I don't know. I just want to tell you something. I don't know, something like
Something normal.
something normal, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's dangerous for guys these days, though. You never
Yeah, they
know
do.
who's gonna be like offended or, you know, super turned off.
Yeah.
it's gonna, be a harassment situation or
Yeah, I
something.
know.
It's not easy out here for guys. Thankfully, I'm already married, so I don't have to really deal with that.
Yeah.
But would you say after the show is over and done with,
Mhm.
would you say love is blind?
I think love can be blind.
Mhm.
I think love can be blind, yeah, if both sides are ready to be blind.
Okay. So looks don't matter to you.
I think there has to be a physical attraction, but it hasn't to be like Roman Reigns.
Like what?
Roman Reigns?
Roman. Oh, is that like a really attractive guy or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the cousin from The Rock.
Oh, okay.
The WWE.
Okay. I know who The Rock is, but I'm not up on the super attractive guys,
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't to be look like him, but yeah,
Okay.
a little physical attraction has to be there. Yeah.
Physical attraction has to be there. So you can't like fall in love with somebody and then become attracted to them later.
I think that's possible.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of been in that situation before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was with this person and they were really into me. I was much younger. They were
Mm-hmm.
really into me, like they were a great person,
Mm-hmm.
tried their hardest to get me to fall for them as much as they were into me.
Mm-hmm.
They were super attracted to me,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't attracted to them.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt it was kind of a situation where I felt like an asshole if I didn't
Mm-hmm.
at least try to meet them where they were. I felt shallow if I
Mm-hmm.
only didn't want to be with this person only because of
Yeah.
how they looked and how much I was attracted to them, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought like, okay, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
And maybe over time I will grow into being as attracted to them as they are to me. But it's just prolonged a bad situation. And I think you're attracted to somebody or you're not.
Okay.
Because attraction is like kind of a chemical thing at the same time. Like you got to be attracted to somebody's smell.
Right.
Like it's like embedded in you, like whether or not you're attracted to somebody.
Right.
Or it can get. I don't want to say everything on the podcast, but it can get pretty. It can turn into a bad situation.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. It was one more part that you wanted to talk about before we got out of here, and that was like another sequence in the reunion where I think one of the guys spoke up for Toga and said he's a good guy.
Oh yeah, that one.
Right.
That was the scene where Daniel wanted to protect Tolga and saying that he's a good bro. And I interrupted him and said, a bro cannot speak about a man's behavior when he's with a woman. So you have to ask a woman about that. And that was important for me to make a statement that a bro is a good bro with his buddies, but he can be different with a woman.
Right. That doesn't necessarily make him a good guy.
No, just because he's good for you, it hasn't to be that he's good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that. The whole, and no offense, the whole bros before situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is different. You can't really gauge. I mean, No, I totally see where you're coming from. Let me not fight you on that topic. I don't want to be attacked by the women who are fans of the show.
Yeah.
But I definitely understand what you're saying. I think it was a great point that you made. Is there anything That didn't come across on the show that you would like the audience to know, or anybody who might be a fan of yours to know?
Yes. This part didn't made it to the reunion. It was actually the part which was very important for me.
Okay.
And instead they showed the Sandcastle,
Okay.
which was, But actually my main point and main topic was that after filming, when we were back in Germany, I heard from another castmate that he made not nice comments about how I look.
Okay.
And I tried to be very, how do I say it? I don't want to bash him, or I don't want to be disrespectful, but I heard that he said really bad things about me. I'm not going to say what he said,
Okay.
but that was not nice to hear. But it made sense, with the comments he made about me, how he behaved, and that he had a hand on his throat. So this was like, for me, like, okay,
It all
I
makes
mean,
sense.
while Greece, I was like, okay, he's not into you, but that is that bad. I did
Yeah.
not know that at that moment. So for me, it was like, if you feel like this, if you saw me at the reveal,
Right.
it would have been at that moment for me, like, I would have been felt better if he said at the reveal, like, let's stop here, right here,
Right.
or at least when we went to Greece the first day, that he says, like, listen, I respect you, but let's cut this off,
Yeah.
but I don't know. That was actually my main topic, but they didn't brought it on air. And yeah, I mean, he should have ended it in Greece. He should have stopped it in Greece. He was 100% not into me, which is fine. You don't have to be attracted to me.
Right.
You don't have to feel forced to get to know me,
Right.
You don't have to force those things.
Right.
If you saw me at the reunion and you feel disgusted, well, whatever, you should have told me, You should have told me, like, listen, you are not my type.
Right.
And we talked about it at the reunion, and he admitted that he said something.
Okay.
He admitted that he said something which was, I don't know if I don't want to say it. It was, for me, it was not nice. Like, okay, he said, like, I was too overdressed. I looked like I was going to a Turkish wedding, and I
Damn.
looked like his mom's friend.
No, not the mom's friend. Oh, okay.
And these are things what he admitted. And for me, it's clear that he also said the other things. And one of the castmates also told me that when he saw me the first time in Greece at the cocktail party, he said it was completely the opposite of what he was saying about you and your looks.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, you don't have to feel attracted to me, or I don't know. It was just like honest and say, listen, let's
Yeah.
end this. You are not my type. Let's go this way, and I go this way. And this would be for me. This would be a situation where I would have said, okay, we are now friends. We are now good with each other. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely should have. If he really felt like that, he definitely should have told you from the
Yeah.
start,
Yeah. Yeah. Because, walking in this cocktail party, holding my hand, and obviously most of them knows that he's not attracted to me. Oh my God, after seeing that scene, I was like, oh my God, that's just such a weird feeling for me,
Must be. I mean, it must be for everybody when they watched scenes back and everybody was kind of saying little stuff behind their partner's back.
Yeah.
It must be really strange to watch it back on TV.
It was strange because at the cocktail party, when he said, I feel nothing and stuff, it was the first time for me seeing that too on screen. Yeah. So, but So it's the first time I'm speaking on a podcast or giving an interview about that, because I think I have the right to put things in the right direction.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want to bash someone. I don't want to make someone feel bad about it, because I think that the people, when they talk about him, he seems to be a very nice person. He seems to be a very good friend and everything.
Right.
But he seems to be now a very respectful person. He's like, sounds like super self-reflected. But I cannot talk about this person because I didn't met this person, you know? I
True.
met this other person, so I can just talk about this person. But I try to focus also on that part, that he might changed or he feels sorry about all that. And I appreciate that. Seriously, I really appreciate that. And he was also reaching out for me for having a conversation, which I'm totally open for it.
If he sends you the right message.
He did. He did.
Oh, he did? Okay.
He did, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he did. And I'm open for it. I mean, we're a grown person.
Right.
Everything was happened like last year, 1.5 years ago. And yeah, but it was important for me that I'm telling my side of everything, why I behaved like that, why I didn't said anything in those moments. And yeah.
Well, I hope you guys find a way to, kind of bury the hatchet, in the
Yeah.
near future, or if not, that's cool too. But as far as you and how you presented yourself on the show, I think you did a good job.
Thank
For
you.
me, you came off as like a very respectable person.
Thank
You
you.
came off genuine, and like you were really there for like the experiments and to actually find somebody. Can't say that about everybody that when I watched, but Love is Blind, it's a cool show, it's a cool experiment, and it's a shame that you probably won't be. Do they even let people come back? Has anybody been on there twice?
No.
No?
No. But I would be so open for that.
Okay.
Like to do a round 2.
Okay. Well, you hear Love is Blind. I know y'all gonna watch this.
I would do like a round 2, yeah. Yeah. But they don't let that.
Oh, okay, it's first time for everything.
Right.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming on my show.
Thank you for inviting me. Thanks for your time.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, this has been the Quote Goes podcast. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You want to give everybody your Instagram or your TikTok or anything like that?
Yes, it's my name, Sheila.Hemmati, the Persian version.
The Persian version. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye. Bye.
The Quote Goes podcast.